Hello everyone. So one of the things that I've been working on is just basically I've been out for a couple months, and one of the things that I like to do the most when just trying to warm up my hand or just build that muscle memory is I just start somewhere on the page and I just go from there. So like one of the things that I'm doing today is I just start literally with just like a circle and then just go from there. So like I may start with a cross, go here. And the basic shapes basically that I like to work with is I'll start with like a circle, lines. I go for a loop, something like this, along these lines. And one thing that I will tell you is that um, just take basic shapes and stacking them on themselves. And what I really like to do is I like to work in small sizes. So the more detail that you put into stuff, the better it is. So like one of the things that I might do is once I get a space such as this where I have more space, is that I'll just begin to fill it in. And what I like to do from here is something that I've been doing a lot lately is that I do a lot of small circles, and it's a great way to fill in a space if you want to do a larger composition. And that's basically like one of the main things that I like to do. And right now, like I said, I've been out the game for a while, but what I like to do is I like to go, and the goal of this is to fill the whole page, start building that muscle memory and getting back into the habit. I did a pretty big drawing the last time, and right now basically what I'm doing is I'm just really just trying to get back in the game. I want to start making some videos that are just like smaller videos where I'm just building up, documenting, myself just trying to get back into it. It's not always easy. I will tell you the truth. Even though you see a lot of videos out there where people do these, pretty big creations, it's not always easy, especially like somebody like myself that I'm a school teacher, to sit down, 2-3 hours to do this. But one of the things that I would like to do is just document what I'm working on at the moment, even though it's small things like that. I heard a saying the other day that says that as long as you don't stop, it doesn't matter how slow you go. And that's one of the things that I really have to understand for myself, because of the fact that I've always been kind of an all or nothing person. And it's not always like that. It's slow and steady is kind of the thing that we should always keep in mind. And even if we do a big, drawing or whatever it is, slow and steady will always get you there. And you'll know that you're consistent. And even just looking at this, as I'm building it, you could see it's creating something greater and greater and greater. I am going to try to put at least a simple video up every week to keep building it. And I'm on there and I'm trying to just work with different artists, talking to different artists on YouTube and just seeing what they're up to at the moment. And I'm always just trying to spread the love around. There's a lot of good artists on YouTube. So one thing I do recommend for everybody that's on here is take time, look through 10-15 videos, and if you can leave a comment on people's video and just give that love back to the people that are grinding and trying to make videos for YouTube for us to learn. So as you can see, it's growing and growing and growing. Once I get it to a certain level such as this, what I like to do, I forgot this part. What I like to do is I like to create spaces. So maybe I'll do this. And I love, one of the things too that I've always loved is just filling in the space. So like this gives me another space to fill in. And what I might do in a situation such as this, here's the top view right now. What I might do in a situation is put in a big block, like a triangular type shape. And it's all about filling in space. The most detail that you could put in to the space, the better that it's gonna be. And I'm not sure when my larger creations will be. The last one I did was that lion one. But I am going to be posting online at least once a week, something like this, where I could really just talk about creating and just going for it. And the bigger it gets and the more detail that you put in, the greater that you're going to be at the end. So here's another one here. Ultimately, like, a daily drawing would be my goal, but as you guys know, for anybody who's been on YouTube, it's very difficult too. It's, and not to make excuses or anything, but at the moment, I mean, slow and steady. If you could only put one up a week, then that's all you can do. And as you can see, it's growing. Then we could start filling in like this area here and just plugging in like these upside down type moon shapes. My goal will be to put up at least a small drawing like this to give ideas. And like I said before, by no means am I an expert at this. I'm just somebody who's always loved to draw since I was a little kid. And I still love it to this day, even now as a grown adult. And as you could see, it's being something. So I do challenge you guys to just start and build from there, and you'll create something. The more detail you put in, the differentiating patterns will ultimately give you a great result. So have a good day.